This idea was born from, I was in a meeting with Steve Jensen here with the FBI, who you'll hear from. We were just having a discussion about crime and some of their efforts, and I came to the realization that we need to have basically people from law enforcement, folks from the community. We need to have people come together and have a discussion about this. This is a real issue. And you know, as somebody that believes in obviously life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, anytime somebody has a crime committed against them, they're robbed of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And in some cases, the offenders find themselves robbed of that too, because they are born sometimes into environments where they think they have no other choice, or maybe choices are made that lead to a life of crime. And this is what I think communities need to understand is, how do we get to where somebody, when they're born, when they come into life, know that they can achieve their full God-given potential and that that doesn't include a life of crime? You know, obviously people make decisions every day. Obviously people are accountable for their own actions. But I think to the extent we can find out where people in their lives kind of go off the tracks and find themselves thinking that they only have an opportunity to turn to robbery or murder or selling drugs, what can we do to stop that? One of the things we started to realize actually of late is how people get started on some of the hardcore drugs. One of the areas I'm working on is the issue of opioid addiction. People maybe start by taking a over-the-counter pill. In fact, there are statistics that say 1 in 5 of you in here know somebody that's addicted to opioids. Now, what does opioids lead to? That's your oxycodone and things along that line. Well, they lead to somebody taking 1 pill and then 2 pills and then 3 pills in order to maintain the same level of high they have, and then eventually they can't get there, so they turn to the hard stuff. They turn to heroin. And next thing you know, they're doing so much heroin that they find themselves overdosed. And I know probably a good deal of us, including myself, know somebody in here that was a victim of heroin overdose. But it's when you find yourself in that cycle of chasing the next high or chasing whatever it is that you're chasing, that in order to sometimes get the money, you find yourself committing crime. And sometimes that crime leads to murder. We've had a rash of shootings recently. We all know about that. And so my intention today was to try to bring community leaders and the community together and our law enforcement together to just have this conversation.